All right, we're back with our last segment. The boys are back. My name is Paris. Introduce yourself.
What's up? It's Jeremy.
I'm Legendary Matt. What's good?
AKA
It's off.
Zeus for no reason. You're gonna change your name to Matthew. You're gonna lose your Zeus privileges.
That's right.
I'm gonna be Matt for a day.
No, not Matt. You already are Matt. Matthew.
Oh no, I'm not trying to be Matthew.
Continue, keep going.
All right. Okay, so
We're back for real.
All right, now we're back for real. We're back for real.
I just wanted to say really quickly, I love the fact that before you guys went on air, all I hear is the crackling of those chips or Rice Krispie treats, whatever you're eating.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was really cute. I just wanted to say that on air. That's all.
I try.
What a cameo appearance from Spring Gonzalez. Shouts out to her. Her show is next. Usual Suspects. So now, the Holy Grail.
Our famous topic.
Music.
Interesting enough, the last song we played was off of Childish Gambino's new EP. He released for you guys who don't know, who are not Childish Gambino's friends, or you know, or who are but don't know, he released a mixtape and an EP recently. He released a mixtape called Stone Mountain. Take all the vowels
That's what
out.
it stands for.
Yeah, it stands for Stone Mountain. It's called STN MTN. And then he released an EP called Kauai, which has Jaden Smith on 2 songs for some reason.
Jaden Smith is that guy.
But we just played a song off that. So what do you guys think of the mixtape? Have you guys heard of it, the mixtape or the EP?
I heard some of the songs, but
Gambino snapped.
I still needed to sink in first.
I heard Stone Mountain. A lot of tracks were great. Like this guy, like he, honestly, I've always said to you guys, like, I'm not really a big Gambino fan. I really wasn't a big Gambino fan, but this EP, this mixtape sort of changed that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm becoming a stan low key. I mean, I love Camp, but after Camp, I was just like,
Camp is Childish's first mixed project, by the way.
Yep. After Camp, I was just like, I don't know, cause it was different for me to understand. And to me, honestly, I just thought he was like another like he was a mix between Tyler and Drake. And I had this thing like, since I'm a Tyler fan, I can't be a Gambino fan.
To be quite honest, I didn't really get into Childish Gambino until very recently, like last year, because of the internet. And I was like, you know what, I'll give him a shot. And I actually like his music. It's like kind of like nerdy, but it's like intelligent. So that's why I like his music, because he sounds different, and I'm all for like different sounding music. And his mixed he's often been criticized, like, you don't rap enough. I don't rap enough about the right stuff like a rapper should rap about and stuff. So on Stone Mountain, which is the mixtape, with the collabo to the EP, on Stone Mountain, he actually it was a mostly rap project. He covered "You Don't Have to Call" by Usher, but besides that, it was a complete he covered such beats as "Move That Dope" and "Southern Hospitality" by Ludacris, to name a few. He just rapped over a lot of beats, and he actually showed everybody I'm an actual rapper. Like I can do this stuff just better than you guys can. That's what I liked about it. Whereas Kauai was more so more singing. It was mostly to showcase the 2 halves of who he is, like the rapping side and the singing side. And that's why I like the 2 projects.
I love the sound on Kauai. Like, I never got to listen to it yet, but from what I heard today, that's the sound I love to hear in music. Like that 80s, those synths, man. Like, that's my type of music.
Like the song we just played for you guys.
Yes, Kauai. I mean, was it on Pop Thieves?
Yeah, Pop Thieves, Make It Feel Good.
Yes, that's such a great song. I can't wait to, after this, I'm going to listen to like everything. Like, I gotta listen to Kauai, because that's the sound I love to hear in music.
Speaking of good songs, have you guys all heard Kendrick Lamar's new single?
Kendrick Lamar dropped a new single.
Yet.
Oh man, we got a critic over here.
Oh, they don't believe?
Yeah, no, they don't believe. Oh man,
Who?
I think she's about to come out here and say, oh man, all right.
She about to drop something.
All right, good, because we want to talk about the critics.
We're gonna have a rap battle.
So, hi, I'm Spring, like the season. I'm usually on The Usual Suspects, which comes on at 2, but that's cool right now. I'll just interrupt because I have office hours, and why not? So, I heard Kendrick Lamar's excuse me, background. Can you stop that? You're interrupting their show. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't know how to feel about it. It didn't seem like Kendrick's other album. What was it?
Good Kid, Mad City?
There we go. I didn't like it. It was very mainstream. I was just like, ew, I don't like that. I
well-
like his gritty stuff. It's just, ugh.
Well, to count kind of that a little bit. I'm a big TDE fan.
Okay.
And I heard Kendrick Lamar's all his projects, and I love Section 80, which is his first album, Good Kid, Mad City, the recent album, and I love him to death. And I'm someone who really likes when artists evolve. Like I don't like my artists to stay stagnant, because if Kendrick Lamar released like a backseat freestyle again, like nobody will really like, or like a Trick Don't Kill My Vibe again, no one's gonna really be like oh this is hot, because everybody will be complaining about like it sounds like everything else Kendrick Lamar does. That's why I feel like this is a song that was needed to come out, because it sounded new and it had a positive message. It was like
That he loves himself.
yeah, that we should
See,
all
I
love it.
expected
all
something
love
different when I
ourselves.
heard which I love. Maybe because I'm a big critic. I'm like very cynical. I
Yeah,
don't
me
like
too.
songs that make you feel good. Don't ask me why. It does not make me feel good. It actually
doesn't
irritates
make you feel
me.
good? How
Like
come?
what Katy Perry's Fireworks? Oh my God, shoot me in the face. I can't stand
But I
that
can't stand
song.
that song
I
either.
can't
Just that's
stand that
I don't
song
like
Oh
pop
my God!
songs.
But since you did mention that you think artists shouldn't stay stagnant, which I think is a very good point, how'd you feel about Yeezus?
Greatest album,
All right, all right,
2013.
all right.
Okay.
I officially like the
alright.
show now.
Greatest album of
I'm
2013.
gonna tell you straight up, like Kanye actually changed my life. I know a lot of people criticize Kanye, but he
Kanye
has a
changed
big,
his life.
he has a big like part of my life. A lot of my ideals and stuff come from like Kanye albums and stuff.
Oh
I know it
my
sounds so
God.
corny,
You sound like
but
a disciple.
It's so hard to
Yeezus-
find positive Kanye fans nowadays, though. I'm actually surprised. Like I'm not being
The
sarcastic.
other day I had to defend his name when
always
somebody's like,
defend his
oh,
name.
it's not experimental, like it's Jesus is nothing, like it's just it's bad music. I'm like, dude, come on, like,
to
nah.
explain my
I
stance
mean,
on
New
Yeezus.
Slaves, that verse,
Right?
ridiculous.
To explain my
Ridiculous.
stance on Yeezus, to be honest, you look at 808s and Heartbreak, which is one of Kanye's biggest albums. It was not well received at first. You wanna
I
know why?
actually didn't like it too much.
You don't like it too
was
much?
Okay. It was okay. I like it.
I liked
it's
it a lot.
singles. I didn't like it as a whole.
But the thing is though, nobody like people didn't like it at first, but it became one of his most impactful albums he ever dropped, because that inspired the Drakes, the Weeknd, the Lupe
You
Fiasco,
smiled right now. He's like,
Because it's
yes.
the truth. I always tell them
Yes.
that, like,
like the Frank Oceans, like all these people like got
Oh God,
inspired.
Frank Ocean needs to come out with an album.
That breaks my heart. I don't want to
funny.
talk
We're
about
actually
it.
gonna talk
Waiting
about
for
that
it.
We're gonna
next
talk-
week.
we're gonna
Wait,
about
you
that.
know what? I'm just gonna let you guys talk. 'Cause I know you don't have that much time, and I like to interrupt too much. So I just wanted to say that.
Shout out to Spring. The
All
show's
right.
next. Check
Bye,
it out.
guys.
And there goes spring.
And
like
all
the
right, so
seasons.
I guess that's a perfect segue to get into our next topic. Kanye West album. It's supposed to be dropping in November 2014, or he said fall 2014.
I don't
And
believe that.
We were supposed to get All Day. Guys, I've been singing the snippet for like a long time, and I'm actually disappointed the song never came out, because that song sounds hot to me. And then there was Black Bruce Wayne, and there's a room that it's been confirmed that he has 20 finished songs, and there's also been rumors that he's gonna do a double album, according to Theophilus London or whatever. But Theophilus is actually on the single. But do you guys think it's gonna come out?
What's your stance, Jeremy? I'm probably gonna go forever.
Well, I don't know. Knowing Kanye, he likes to keep the suspense going with all his audience and stuff. So I don't believe that it's gonna drop in November. I feel like he's gonna wait next year to drop it. I feel like he's trying to master his album and make it you know how Kanye would put it,
That's right.
perfect, So I feel like he's just working constantly, on it. So I don't think it's gonna drop now.
To be honest, like going back into what I said earlier about Kanye having an influence on me, but like the way he goes about his music, is the way I go about like my work and like the stuff I do. I'm also a perfectionist, and that's why I see like where he comes from. However, I'm also a really critical and like skeptic person. I don't when artists say my stuff is coming out fall 2014 and it's already fall 2014 and there's no release date, I don't believe it. So like I don't think his album's coming out anytime. So only because like if there was already like complete and stuff like that, you would have. I know Jesus didn't have that much promotion, but we knew about it. And like now, like unless he does some Beyonce stuff and like completely surprises everybody, I don't really believe it's
Christmas?
coming out this year.
Christmas, the resurrection of Jesus. I don't know.
There's rumors that he has a song out there with The Weeknd, and
Yes.
I'm hoping,
Speaking of that,
I'm hoping to hear this.
Speak-
I want to know what type of song he came up with The Weeknd.
speaking of that, Ye was actually backstage at the King of the Fall concert last night.
Really.
Yeah, him, Diddy and French Montana.
Oh man, you said
Yeah.
Diddy and French Montana.
Yeah,
ruined it for me.
not yeah. I saw a picture of.
All right,
French
Kanye got
Montana
hype, and I
done.
heard Diddy and French Montana, and that kind of ruined it for me.
No, but the Weeknd's actually cut off of Yeezus. He had a song. He had a song on there, but
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
yeah, it didn't make it to the track because of Rick Rubin. Let's not get started on Rick Rubin.
Mm.
But another group that was supposed to drop this year, ASAP Mob was supposed to drop Lord,
Dub.
They were supposed to drop an album.
It's gonna drop ASAP Dub. That's what it's gonna be.
and that's never like they're saying Lord is gonna come out and on January 25th, 2015.
No.
I don't believe that. They said they scrapped Lord this year to put out ASAP Nasty's mixtape. And then also ASAP Ferg is going to collaborate with Gangsta Grills, and he's gonna come out with a mixtape before his next album that's gonna come out in 2015.
I'm not really a big ASAP Mob fan at all. Like I see it as ASAP Rocky's crew, to be honest, cause like Ferg is cool, whatever. I'm not a big Ferg fan. I like Rocky's music, but to be honest, the way I see that, I feel like he's fading into irrelevancy. Like his last album came out last January, and he hasn't released anything.
Actually,
yet.
2 Januaries ago, coming this one.
Yeah, it's about to release. It's about to be his 2-year anniversary from dropping anything, like any of his own songs. He hasn't dropped a single song since his last album.
That was until
He dropped
last week.
Yeah, last
Friday.
week
dropped a single, Multiply. What do you guys think about that?
Multiply. Here's the thing about Multiply. It's a catchy song. It's a banger
Okay.
and all that, but it's not a like quality wise. I expect more. I expected more from Rocky,
I'm
even
glad
though
you
it's
finally
just,
saw the light.
what?
I'm glad you finally saw the light.
Oh, okay, all right, Matt. All right.
You know,
But
I feel like the video speaks more. It's
The
better,
video
yeah, it speaks
is-
more. It's better than the actual song.
the video is crazy.
especially with they give that little snippet.
Pretty Flacco too.
Yeah.
To be honest, like I bangs with Multiply. Like nobody's ever heard of it. Like I'll cook to it on some Lil B stuff. And, I'll get down to it. But like I don't really like. It sounds like every ASAP Rocky song that's ever came out ever. That's my problem with it. It sounds like it could be on any ASAP Rocky like project at all. That's why I don't really like it's okay. It won't be a big hit or anything.
Bangers.
Well, and I guess we have this segment, this little segment we got called Artist of the Week. So, who is the Artist of the Week?
Don't say Kanye because I will leave.
I mean, Kanye can't be the Artist of the Week because he hasn't dropped anything, sir.
Of course.
Don't say The Weeknd because The Weeknd hasn't dropped
Well, that's the
anything.
thing. I wasn't.
Who was you gonna say, Jeremy?
Much I would like to say J. Cole.
Jake,
I would have to give it to drum roll, Childish Gambino. Childish Gambino put in so much work. So many artists don't drop or put out as much as they should be, and Childish Gambino dropping a mixtape and an EP, that really shows your fans how much you care, and the fact that they're both quality. That's what I really liked about it. Cause I really wish some of my favorite artists did stuff like that. But
instead we have artists like Gucci Mane and Soulja Boy and Lil B dropping 1 gig mixtapes.
he dropped a 1 gigabyte mixtape, guys. He dropped a 107 track mixtape.
No reason.
No reason. Well, I agree with you, Matt. I'd say Childish Gambino is also the artist of the week because this he's actually proven himself way more now. I think honestly, if he comes out with a stable an album even better than Because the Internet, he can finally be on. And I don't mean to give Drake that much praise, but he can finally be on that level and probably even take his throne. He's
Can you say that?
I can honestly say that can happen because the man can sing and drop bars.
You can sing. We can sing a lot better than Drake, to be honest.
He can. I
Yeah.
agree with that. So that's why I also agree that it's takeover is probably happening. If Gambino's on his sticking to his guns, it can happen.
I don't know. I feel like my artist of the week is Joey Badass. Last week he dropped Christ Conscious. And basically it showed the old Joey. Back when Steel's Capital was part of Pro Era.
Capitals, rest in peace,
Rest in
Steez.
peace, Steels. But yeah, so I feel like Joey's trying to make a statement that okay, I'm back. I'm trying to get, I'm trying to be somewhere in here. And The kid is only 19.
He's really only.
he's
What are we
only
doing with our
19.
lives?
I
You
still
know?
say we should be famous. Like Chance the Rapper, Party Next Door, Joey. They're all our age, and like we ain't doing nothing. We gotta pop off.
Like these guys give me inspiration to like just sit down and write music.
I'm gonna be
write
I'm gonna be on the BET Hip Hop site for next year. We
I'll be right behind you with my friend.
We always are.
legend, with A Legend.
Initiation.
Upcoming artist, underground artist.
Shout out to A Legend. He's an upcoming artist.
Yes.
One day we're gonna play some of his stuff for you guys.
He has a SoundCloud. If you want to check it out at capital A dash capital L Legend.
Check that out. So that's all the time we got for today. This is our debut, the
Yes.
Trifecta Live. Myself, Paris, Matthew Wilson, and
Yup.
Jeremy Ramirez. We'll catch you back next Friday. TGIF, y'all.
Yeah, boy.